idea. Oh, that's a thing in my background going off, indicating that it might be working. Alright, so Twitch is responding. YouTube is not. Alright, so a tweet's gone out for Twitch. This is good. That's good. Yeah, so using new, not really software, but a new site. Let's see if this will work. YouTube says I'm offline. Yes. Huh. Well, this isn't good. Okay, so just so there's something on the screen. Hey, look, there's a camera. For now, be temporary. But yeah, okay, so YouTube's not getting the feed. What's really weird is the site I'm using to stream doesn't say I'm online either. That is so weird. Alright, I'm being told that YouTube is live. Okay, okay. Now it's showing up on my end. Okay. Let me move the YouTube stream over to the other side so I can get its chat. Oh, that is so weird. Like, it's online, but YouTube says it's offline on my YouTube dashboard. This is what I get for trying new things. Um, and of course, it says it's an untitled broadcast, of which it is not. It is not an untitled broadcast. Oh, this is fantastic. It's all over the place. I mean, it's weird. I mean, this is what I get for trying to stream in two places at once. Huh. Yes, yes, yes. I know your own personal feelings about YouTube streaming. But I think I might just do that instead. This is so odd. Well, I guess I'll keep it going for now. Hopefully everything is working just fine. Just doesn't seem like it's getting the settings that it should be getting. What's really weird is this Restream site. Oh, now it says I'm online. But it took it like 5-10 minutes to realize I was online. That is so weird. Why does it say untitled? I completely... There. Updating it on the site. Oh, well, whatever. I'm online for now. I've got maybe 45 minutes before I have to step away. And I don't know if I can see my, if I'm able to see the YouTube chat, but hopefully I will be able to. So I'll leave that open off to the side, just in case. I've got Chatty up as well. There we go. Okay. Everything's up. So, the reason for the black screen is because I'm going to go ahead and start the game now. I find this interesting. So, Tales of Zestiria. I have been a Tales fan, Tales of a fan for quite some time. And, I got into it kind of late, really, though. Sadly. And there were games I didn't even realize. I didn't realize it was a series. Like Tales of Legendia, Tales of the Abyss had come out. I had no idea that they were part of this series of games. But they're just like Final Fantasy. They don't have anything to do with each other most of the time. But this is why I wanted to start from the beginning. It has dual audio language available, which they've never done before. 9 times out of 10, when they release out in the West, they just do English voice. And the one game that they didn't do that on was Tales of Hearts. That was the PS Vita game. So they released Tales of Hearts for the PS Vita, and it had Japanese language on it. It had no English language version. I think it was just easier for them to do that. They weren't sure of the popularity of it at the time, I believe. So they decided, yeah, we'll just do it in Japanese language, and we'll, give you English text. So that worked. Even the last 2 PlayStation 3 games, Tales of Zestiria and Zestiria 2, both of which only had English versions. I like the fact that they have this, though. It's kind of like Final Fantasy 13 on the PC. It had that. I believe the PS... Is this out on PS3 or PS4? I haven't double-checked that. Anyway, I believe the console version of this also has this option, but I like it. It's just kind of weird that that initial message tells you that when you select the language, you can't change it. You can't change it in-game. So you can change it by starting the game over again. So you come in here, you choose one, and then if you want to change it, you have to shut down the game and restart the game, and then it'll ask you again, what language do you want? Odd. Very odd. I'm surprised they can't just do it in-game. But whatever. That might be something from the console version where it has to pick a... maybe it has to pick up a track or something. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to put out tweets on this real fast. My cat wants my attention, apparently. Alright. So I think the problem you're mentioning the not YouTube not sending out a message for the stream. I think it's because it's getting the stream from a secondary source. I think YouTube's not entirely sure how to deal with it because it's not getting it directly from me. It's getting it from somewhere else because I kind of noticed that. Anyway. So, hello, welcome, Kark. Like I said, I've got both chats open, so hopefully if the YouTube chat picks up, I'll be able to see it. But I'm not entirely sure because of the way I'm doing this. I'm going through a restreaming site. So yeah, like I said, I've been a fan of this series of games for some time. So I'm looking forward to this. Downloadable content will open up the Steam page for it. Graphic settings, nothing too great here. But it's nice to know that there are some general options, the VSync, full screen, shadow quality, and all that. I hear tell that FXAA is terrible, so I'm turning that off. I'm going to go ahead and put the draw distance on high, of course. So yeah, not too much here. I do like that it's got options for 2 players. I kind of wish I had more, though. Typically, Tales games are... you can have up to 4 people, typically, and that's what I like. I've got a friend that I play... that I've played the last couple of Tales games where we'll do co-op. Typically, you should be able to have all 4 characters in your party be active at one time. It looks like it's only going to offer support for 2 players in this. So I'm not sure if that's also in the console versions, but I do like that I can use the keyboard and mouse, or I can use the controller that I have plugged in. It's not the best rebinding section, but the fact that I can rebind is pretty cool. So, like, if I sit here, press button, okay. Yeah, so that's cool. Full rebinding is always required on a PC title, right? I wonder if they let you do that on the console version. And I'm not seeing activity in the channel, so Dead Planet says he's talked on the channel in the stream chat, but I do not see it, so... That saddens me. So yeah, it's because it's getting I think it's because it's getting a secondary input. So if you want to join the chat, then it looks like I'm going to need to use the Twitch chat. Oh, so you've never heard of the series? Yeah. My first interaction with this series was Tales of Fantasia on the Super Nintendo, back when I was in the Super Nintendo emulation, and I thought it was interesting. A really great... it played almost like a fighting game because it was a 2D combat system. It was a 2D plane, and you use special moves to kind of interact with the fighting in that, but it still had RPG leveling. It was the version I completed was Tales of Fantasia for the PlayStation. There's a really great... I even actually have a video on my YouTube channel on how to get the Tales of Fantasia translation patch, and it is still to this day one of my favorite games, and even in the Tales series is one of my favorite games, just because I think it was so exceedingly well done. Tales of Grace's Future, or Tales of Grace's F, that was out on the PS3, is also a really great game. It's probably my second in the line of that. Alright, battle difficulty, simple. Oh, what have we got? Simple, unused action battles, basic difficulty, moderate, if you're used to action battles. Quality of dropped items increases. So that's what they do. You increase the difficulty and you tend to get better items. I'm fairly experienced with Tales games. I'll go to moderate and see how it feels. Sometimes I have to level up a bit. Oh, let me double check that. I'll double check the YouTube chat. Nope, I am not seeing anything. Well, it's a good thing I'm getting all these kinks ironed out now, because I don't have too long that I can play for the moment, but I'll be coming back. As I have a conference call I have to deal with, and that'll probably take an hour. Maybe if I just go to my channel, as if I was a viewer. No, it's not showing up there because I'm signed in. it would appear. What if I just go to /live? Three watching now. Mute that. Okay. Now I've gotten to it to where I can see a chat. Alright. Alright, so I can see a chat now. Alright, so something I'm going to warn you about Tales games in general is, as a complaint a lot of people have about the story when it comes to Tales games, is typically Tales games take archetypes and they stick to them. So most of the characters you see are not, it's not going to be grand sweeping stories. I mean, the stories themselves might be good, but in most cases the characters have some kind of archetype that they fill. So the big draw of Tales games to me is that when you're not playing the main story, you can go out and do all these other side quests. And during the game, there are what they call these skits, where your party members will talk to each other, and they do that the most in this series. And I think that's what draws me to it, is because a lot of these skits are quite funny, actually, and you actually learn more about the characters in your party through these skits. And so I feel that the Tales games do this really good job of getting you introduced to your characters and learning more about your characters, because you'll just be in the middle of doing something and then there'll be this event that happens. So subtitles on and off, of course. Menu shortcuts. Specify the menu to open with the right trigger. Okay. Interesting. Alright, camera map, rotation speed, what else? Wow. Hey, I'll turn on vibration because I am using a controller right now. Alright, so let's go ahead and do it. Confirm settings. Be prepared for the intro theme song. As all these games do.
The Legend of the Shepherds. In a bygone age of myths, when darkness threatened to enshroud the world, it was they who reclaimed light from nothingness. Over and over, as the world plunged into chaos, the legend would come to people's lips, and they would pray for salvation. And lo, each time a shepherd would appear to vanquish the darkness once more. But with peace returned, it was never long before the shepherds would vanish. As for where they had gone, no one can truly say. And, as with all things, eventually they faded into legend. Now, once again, the world faced the threat of the darkness. And the people began to speak of the shepherds once more. But alas, no shepherd came forth to guide his people to peace.
Alright, I'm going to be turning off... I'm going to turn off Skype if someone's going to keep pinging me. Oh. Cool. Yeah, now let's go turn off Skype. Turn off Skype sounds at least, I guess. There we go. Anywho. Alright, so here we go. Move character, pause, adjust camera. View skits. Cool. Well, that was quick. Alright, so I have a feeling the title, theme song, and all that will happen later. They always do that. It's kind of neat. They treat it kind of like a movie. You'll get to a certain point, then they'll do this title roll call with a theme song, and then the title flash. It's pretty cool. So what can I do? Okay, I can hit start to pause. Oh, it's got quick saving! Oh, really? Okay, I gotta give them credit for that one. I wish I knew if that was in the console version, but to see quick saving be available is actually pretty cool. Oh man, okay. Oh wait, whoa! I can attack? Without being in combat? Okay, that's square. Circle lets me walk. Of course, I can just walk if I don't... Yeah, if I don't tilt the control far enough. So it's got auto walking through using the analog stick. Cool. Alright, top menu. You can check the character's HP. SC. Alright, that's new. Usually they use a system called technical points. So they don't really use... a lot of the Tales games don't use magic, like MP. Even when you cast spells, it would use your TP. So I don't know what the SC is going to be for this. So this is going to have a different battle system than the other ones I'm used to. Of course, they do that. Like every single Tales game, they change the battle system in some way. Most of them are fairly familiar. SC is 100. Let's see what I've got in items. Lift your pen. Oh, no. Oh, yes, cosmetics. Okay, there's tons of cosmetics in this game. I also have my pre-order bonuses. What's this? Pre-order bonus containing a set of mystic arts for a few of the characters. Costumes from... These are pretty cool. These are costumes from previous Tales games, so I can dress my characters up as if they were characters from the other Tales games. Bunch of skits, too. This is what I was talking about. Oh no, the skits from different costumes. Oh no, no. Okay, can I change character appearance? Okay, here we go. Sorry. Here's my character. I can add attachments, so I don't have any attachments yet. This is fairly recent to the 3D Tales games, where you can actually add equipment to them, like little attachments, and in most cases you can actually move where the attachments are, make your character look completely unique, which is pretty cool. So as of right now, I've got two hairstyles. I've got the regular hairstyle, and then there's a hat style, so you can see that's designed for when I actually get a hat. It's actually kind of neat the way it puts the hair back. And I don't have any other clothes. Should I? Yeah, let's take a look at the DLC that I've got. And activate it. So, Tales of Characters. He'll look like Yuri Lowell from Tales of Zestiria. So we'll go ahead and grab that. Gives him a hairstyle, an outfit, and an attachment, it looks like. So if we go back... we can see we've got Zephyrian Lad's Bodhi Blastia. And that is the... it looks like... what's the removal? Y? So yeah, it looks like that's the bracelet. Is there a zoom in and out? Oh, I can register set, so I can actually equip him how I want, set it as a set, and then change it later. I can't seem to zoom in and out, though. That kind of sucks. Give him that. And then let's see what we have the... it's not much different, you just change the direction that they comb him. Come on now. Well, Oh, they took away the earrings, too. And then we can give him the Yuri outfit. So there you go. That's the kind of customization you can do on this. Now, what have I got? Battle actions. Criteria for acquiring an unlearned battle action. By highlighting that action, you can... Oh, they let you learn actions. Okay. Actions marked as auto indicate the action is performed automatically. May be used for players into the battle system who are still figuring out the rules. Once you get the hang of combat, try removing these actions and use your AP for other battle actions. Okay. Okay, so they've got... Oh, that's kind of neat. I like that. So they're introducing things like auto guard, auto step. So things that they'll do these actions for you automatically, but you can turn them off if you feel comfortable with the system and do them yourself. Character will guard 5 times automatically. Backstep up to 5 times automatically. One interesting thing about the Tales games too is if you don't really care for the combat, or you just want to go for the story, or you're not feeling comfortable with it, you can actually set your characters to be auto-controlled. You can let the computer play the characters for you. And there's also, for other games, there's been semi-auto, which it automates some of the basic actions. Like, when you go to attack, the character will run towards the monster for you automatically. Not knowing how the combat works in this yet, I'm not sure how all that will work out, but we'll see. Defend for 1 or more seconds, and the effect potential of your next attack... How do I move that? It's got another page. How do I go to the next page? X. Okay, so if I defend for a second, I can double my next attack. Let's turn that on. Conditions to acquire these. I don't know what these are. I need 100 guard charges, apparently. 200 for that one. SC recoveries of quick evade and more guard charges. Okay. Alright. Support challenge? This is for settings while exploring. Okay. Make snacks or... Oh yeah, I forgot. These games have cooking. Oh, yes. Okay, each character has their own technique and specialties. Point of interest detection. That's good. Raise level to extend range. Set on multiple characters to extend range. Okay. What kind of arts do I have? Automatic. Oh, okay. The right stick shortcut, so I can shortcut up to 5 actions on my right stick. Or left stick? Interesting. A. Oh, man. So these are the combos I can do. It feels like it's going to, and if this might mean nothing to anyone who has never played it, the Tales of Grace's game had a system where you had special moves that chained into other special moves. And it feels like this might do the same. Yeah, see, armor, if you look in the lower right, there's armored winged fiends and things like that. What that's telling me is that these are attacks that are useful against that type of monster. Like, this attack here will be useful against armored enemies. This will be good against flying enemies. Alright, I'll have to get into combat before I get into that. It definitely looks complicated, but it's one of those things where I have to get into combat before I know exactly how that's all going to work out. Looking at all that, I just like looking at it to know what I'm getting into first, but the game will give me some tutorials, more than likely, when I get into combat to tell me what all that does. Really, what you have to do is kind of think of it as a fighting game. You're going to have all these different little moves that you can do, and then you can combine them into longer combos. So if you get really good at the combat system in this game, you can start stringing together these really complicated long combos that do tons of damage. Let's see how the voice acting is.
I knew it! A hero brandishing the sacred blade. This mural is a depiction of the shepherd. About time I found it.
Nothing on my end, Soray.
Mikleo.
Looks like you beat me this time.
This proves the shepherds have been around since even before the era of Asgard. I knew it!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. We still don't have definitive proof that this ruin itself is pre-Asgard. It could be an imitation.
Seriously? You really think they'd make a fake ruin of this scale? Get real.
This doesn't bode well.
Wait, isn't that...
I think our ruin adventure is over for today. Come on! This...
That was too close.
Could I get a little help, please?
The deadpan expression.
Surging currents! Twin flow! Saray. That didn't go quite how I planned it, but not too shabby, am I right? Guess this makes us even. Unbelievable. Who knew there'd be ruins underground?
Oh, good thing we fell down here.
Right. Hey, let's try and find a way out of here.
Oh, yeah.
So there'll be some things that aren't voiced. Okay. I'm still interested in the fact that I've got this attack. I wonder what that's going to do. If that'll give me an advantage in combat when I actually get to that point. Well, what's this? Oh, increase maximum hit points by 10. All herbs fully restore HP and SC. So I've already found a HP boost. Ah, that good old save sound. I'm just still in awe that there's a quick save. Okay, so right bumper gives me the overview on the map. Okay. Left triggers the map.
Whoa. Oh man, what a drop.
It's been nothing but heights all day.
But I had an awesome bas relief to distract me.
Yeah, I bet you did.
He is unenthused. Totally unenthused.
It looks like someone's
I
lying
like him so
there.
far.
Hey, Mikleo? It's a human.
It can't be. Stop. We shouldn't involve ourselves with their kind.
She's still alive. We can't just leave her there.
Fine. I'll give what help I can. Let's take a look around the area first.
Okay.
It's this way. Oh. Oh, no, no. I don't like spiders. Go away! Okay, you can swing your sword outside of battle. Oh, okay. They give you...
Ugh. My sword's all sticky.
Well, then...
Cobwebs everywhere. I bet no one has set foot in here for some time.
Your sword wouldn't be so sticky if you stopped playing with it. Just saying. Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised that the fake Link bots are out in force so early in my stream. I'm normally not big enough for them to pay attention to. Oh,
What's wrong? Shh.
Do I get to test out combat?
There! It's huge! What is this thing?
Quit gawking and get your sword ready.
Okay, cool. Martial arts with that would be okay. This one.
Ready?
Okay, cool. Control mode is in semi-auto, so I know it is right now. You'll run towards your target until you're close enough to attack. You can do a 4-hit combo. And of course, it's possible to get more arts by leveling up.
Get on! Strike! It's over!
Oh, nice! Yes! It's gonna play oh, yes, it plays just like Tales of Grace's combat system. So this is gonna make me very happy. I like Tales of Grace.
It's over!
You'll notice that I'm doing things like jumping, or doing multiple slashes, teleporting, and things like that. So what that means is...
Hold on. It can't be a Hellion?
Each button press is
Hellion?
basically linked to its
For
own
real?
special move, which is
I've
great.
never seen one in person before.
What could a monster like a Hellion be doing in a place like this? It's getting away!
Wait, don't you remember what Gramps told us?
Huh?
Hellions?
Yep, Hellions. Horrible monsters that are created by the Malevolence. They can only be defeated by the power of purification, which not but a chosen few can use.
Do you want to pass some of that weed pipe over this way? It'd be appreciated.
So if you ever cross paths with a Hellion, just run as fast as you can. Remember, you two, common folks like us don't stand a chance against those fiends. Cut it?
We can't beat a Hellion without the power of purification.
Then we should just be glad we escaped it.
And anyway, we have bigger problems.
Hmm?
We have to hurry and save that girl, before something worse finds her.
Okay, so now that I know what the combat system's like, I'm going to put it in a manual instead of semi-auto. Okay, where Hellions roam, making contacts with them launches battles, as we've seen. By using your sword or other map actions, I can begin the battle with an advantage. So yeah, that's what I was kind of wondering. Oh, battle result here. Combo 8, XP, gold, time. I can look at the details. Okay, 1 at full hit points, 1 without using items. Cool. Nice. So the reason why I was so excited to know that it's a Tales of Graces system is I thought it was a really good system. I thought it was very responsive, and it was a lot easier to maneuver and do combos. One of my favorite features of that system is that if you're blocking, while you're blocking, if you push a direction, you do a sidestep maneuver. So if you're really good at timing attacks, you can wait for an enemy to do a big attack, and then when you sidestep properly, you actually end up behind them, and you can just unleash a massive combo. So this game, or at least Tales of Graces, had one of my favorite combat systems, and I think this one will have very similar. Treasure chests and dungeons. Consumables. Chests can contain equipable items and may often have the same name, but can perform differently depending upon the attached skill. Okay, so we've got skills attached to equipment now. Hearing is discovered among the ruins, endows the wearer with enhanced understanding of nature. So that is a weapon for Soray.
Is that a monolith?
Equipment for Soray. Oh, my controller vibrated when it did that. What's this? Scattered throughout dungeons and fields, there are stone monuments or monoliths written by persons unknown, the detailed lost battle techniques. After finding one, you can check its teaching at any time in the battle section of the system book. For each one you find, you will gain AP, which is necessary for setting battle actions. Wisdom pertaining to battles written in an ancient tongue. Alright, as you fight more battles, you level up, acquire new martial arts. Up and down are for charging and piercing arts. Left and right are for mobile or area of effect arts. So basically, as you saw when I was doing that combo, that was just a standard combo. If I were to push left and right while I was doing a combo, I'd get abilities that would be more AoE focused. If I did towards and back, I might do charging, or it might pierce them, so that's why they might be good at hitting armored foes. Okay, cool. Got my AP increased. So if I go into the menu, the AP is the stuff that I can set my battle actions for. The AP is in the upper right-hand corner, so I've got 6 AP I can do, and that's why I got this snipe charge one. But you can also see that's where these auto ones are for as well. I can choose any auto action I want, but for now, I'll just leave that alone. So going back to arts. So here's what I was doing in combat. You kind of notice how I was doing that multiple hit combination. And this is what I was actually doing. Every hit of the attack button was one of these moves. First attack was striking, second was steel render, third was Tri-Hawk, and then Starfall. So the end of my combo, if you remember, he jumps in the air, kind of teleports in the air, and then comes back down. That's Starfall, so he cleaves enemies in two with this overhead smash. So that's what this is. So it looks complicated, but really it's fairly simple, because it's just pushing the button each time will give me one of these abilities. If I were to have hit one of the directional buttons before attacking, I would have gotten this one instead of the Striking Fang. So let's see, Swift Slash that renders through the wind. So this is a wind-based art. You can tell by the icon next to it, True Fang, and that green icon. Striking Fang. So those look like just pure striking. So what is this? A jumping kick. So I remember that being the second hit, right? Jumping kick followed by a slashing attack. Suited for surprise attacks that can penetrate thick armor. And then Tri-Hawk, this 3 slashes in a row. So you can kind of see what they were after I was attacking. So let's change the control mode. So like I said, I could put it into auto, and I could tell the computer, hey, I want you to use certain abilities, and I can turn off certain abilities. I'm going to put it on manual. I feel confident with that. I don't know any martials or special attacks yet. These are just my basic attacks, really. And I'll get more basic attacks that do different things. And then you can get special abilities that will consume... I'm guessing consume my SC, but I don't have anything yet. So let's see the equipment I got. Customize your equipment in titles. Equipping items enhances stats. Titles can allow you to learn new arts, or give bonus effects depending upon your proficiency with that title. Okay. Each piece of equipment has 4 skill slots into which skills can be attached. Skill in the first slot is present for each item. The skills, if any, in any other 3 slots are determined when you acquire the item. Alright, you can pick which skills you have equipped by opening the skill sheet. Wow, this is interesting. This does look a bit more complicated than I'm used to. Basic skills attached to your equipment skill slots. Bonus skills activated by certain arrangement of basic skills. 3 methods of activating bonus skills. Stack. Created by equipping multiple copies of the same basic skill. Number indicates how many of that skill is equipped. Equip 2 or more to activate a bonus skill. Okay. Elemental Union, created by equipping skills directly adjacent to each other, in the left or right. Okay, so 2 more to... Okay. Group Union, created by equipping a vertical column of skills in one group. Interesting. I kind of see what they're going for with that, but I don't think I'll really understand it fully until I play around with it and get more items. It's perfectly fine to select equipment based on its parameters, but by combining different skills, you can discover surprisingly effective interactions. Take a little time to try out different types of skills. Find the ones best suited to your playstyle. Okay, so this is how I start off. It looks like... Attack! I like the name. A-T-A-K-K. Attack. Defends instead of defense. And Spyri instead of spirit. Oh, I love it when they do stuff like that. So this is telling me I can gain attack if I equip an item with this particular element. Now, apparently I have ancient earrings will do that. Effective paralysis is reduced. So I've got defense plus 4, I've got HP recovery upon defeating an enemy, and focus. This one I can get HP recovery while defending if I get those two next to each other. Okay. So right trigger is a skill sheet. Oh, in the upper right-hand corner, it actually shows a miniature version of the skill sheet, so I can see what each of these are. Title for an accomplished swordman. Oh, I get Tiger Blade as my next art. Cool. So keep that equipped. Okay, so this is what it's talking about. I have ancient earrings, but I could gain, but I've got another one, same name, but it has different effects. So it's almost like Diablo loot. It's the same name, but it's got different stats on it. So both of them. So the very first stat. Can I get my mouse cursor? Cool, I can. Oh wow, it's actually got mouse interaction on the menus. That makes me very happy as well. So they both have this Rockland. Ancient Earrings will always have that, apparently, which is paralysis effect reduced. But this one gives me more attack and more defense. And it looks like there is XP levels with the equipment as you use it here in the upper right-hand corner. So you can actually level up equipment, it looks like. Alright, these are bonus skills activated by equipping multiple instances of the same basic skill. The more you equip, the more varied the final effect. Without revealing too much, equipping as many of the same skills as you can leads to extraordinary results that truly impact the outcome of battle. See for yourself just how many you can equip. So this one gave me attack and defense stacks, it looks like. Yeah, see, I've got 2 here on defense and 1 on attack. So because I got a second one, I've got defense plus 8. Gain, Primor. Oh, I got a bonus skill because I stack it. My stagger time is reduced. Cool. Very cool. I see in chat someone saying they're not interested in Overwatch. They've become my mortal enemy and must now suffer. Suffer painfully. Alright, I'm going to have to drop out for now before I get too much farther, I think. So I will quick save and I will come back. Looking at this, it looks like I'll probably come back to Twitch. Well, do I want to do that? Because I kind of want to save everything on YouTube. I've kind of got a plan. I'm planning to do something like what the Theorist channel is doing, and they're creating a secondary channel based on their live streaming stuff and saving everything to that secondary channel. Possibly thinking of doing that. So I'm kind of saving the streams that I have on YouTube. Let me see what I missed, because I did miss quite a bit, because you guys were talking about the spam bots quite a bit there. Alright. So I didn't get to go over too much because I was dealing with a lot of this. But, I do want to go into it more. It looks pretty good. I would like to show off some more of it, to be able to show off a bit more of the combat. Now, you did ask me about opinion on possibly no new Diablo 3 expansion. I don't know. I guess I'm okay or indifferent on that one at this point. I haven't been playing D3 as much as I could be. They're putting a lot of stuff into Diablo 3 right now without adding expansions, so I don't think that's going to be a big deal. Oh god, both of you are not interested in Overwatch, but Dead just wants it so that they can have it. He probably just wants it so he can stream it. I'm, for one, am very interested in Overwatch. I'm probably going to be about an hour. The meetings are typically about an hour. So there's that. Alright, so what I think I'm going to do I'll come back. I could try using this dual stream again. That could work. I'll see what YouTube does to it. Then I could be on Twitch and still be on YouTube at the same time so that I can use YouTube to archive. That is what I think I'll do. So I'll try this dual stream, what's it called? Restream.io, I guess. I'll keep trying it and see how that works. So I should be back, like I said, in about an hour. So give me about 45 minutes to an hour. And we should be good to go. So I will see you guys then.